Your body runs on sugar, then sugar becomes the only thing you feed it. No protein, no fat, no escape. Your blood spikes and crashes like a dying pulse. Your gut rots from the inside. Your muscles feed on themselves. Your bones ache. Your liver chokes on fat it cannot burn. You survive the week, but you come back hollow. 7 days of pure sugar. This is Protocol Saccharine. Day 1. You sit at a table. A white bowl of pure granulated sugar. A glass of water. You swallow the first spoonful. It dissolves instantly and floods your small intestine. Your blood glucose spikes to levels your pancreas has never seen. Insulin surges, slamming the sugar into your cells. Your liver converts the excess into fat. The energy is brief, a jittery, hollow alertness. Then the crash comes. Blood sugar plummets below baseline. Your hands tremble. A cold sweat forms. Your brain, starved of steady fuel, screams for more. You eat another spoonful. The cycle repeats. By midday, your gut rebels. Without fiber, sugar draws water into your intestines. Cramps twist your abdomen. Diarrhea follows, your body expelling the osmotic flood. Your mouth tastes metallic, your tongue coated in a white film. By evening, you are exhausted. Not from hunger. You consumed thousands of calories, but from the metabolic whiplash. You lie down, heart pounding, blood racing with insulin, and realize this was only the first day. Day 1. The glucose flood. You have fed your body more energy than it can handle, and it is already beginning to break. Day 2. The sugar bowl still waits. Your body has learned nothing. It is about to teach you a harsher lesson. The spike hits, then the crash, sharper, deeper. Blood glucose nosedives into an emergency zone. Vision tunnels. A cold sweat soaks your shirt as your adrenals flood you with counter-regulatory hormones. Epinephrine, cortisol, growth hormone. Desperate to pull you back. You watch the room tilt and right itself, convinced you are about to faint. Your muscles sacrifice themselves. Without dietary protein, your body breaks down its own tissue for amino acids. A deep, spreading weakness aches through your limbs. You feel it in your thighs when you stand, in your shoulders when you reach for the spoon. Electrolyte balance shatters. Every insulin surge pushes potassium into your cells, starving nerves and muscles. Your heart flutters, skips, a hollow, uneasy sensation settling in your chest. Fingers and toes tingle. A strange, disconnected irritability clouds your thoughts. By afternoon, your gums soften and bleed when pressed. Early scurvy. The faint metallic taste of blood lingers as collagen quietly unravels. You consume thousands of calories, yet your body starves faster with every hour. The bowl is full. You are running on empty. Day 2. The crashing wave. The energy you pour in is not fuel. It is a riptide, and it is pulling you under. Day 3. The sugar bowl is a sentence, not a temptation. Despite endless spoonfuls, silent malnutrition takes hold. The insulin response blunts. Crashes stretch longer, plunging you into cold lethargy. You stare blankly, thoughts fragmenting, words just out of reach. Your gums bleed freely when you speak. Without vitamin C, collagen dissolves. Dark purple spots bloom on your shins and forearms. Perifollicular hemorrhages. Fragile capillaries rupturing beneath the skin. Your legs tremble violently when you try to stand, not from exhaustion, but from profound protein loss. Your face in the mirror looks gaunt, hollowed, the skin loose over cheeks being consumed from within. The last beneficial gut bacteria die without fiber. The protective mucus layer thins, the intestinal wall leaks, and toxins seep into your bloodstream. Joints ache, head pounds. You are not simply malnourished, you are being slowly poisoned by the collapse of your own internal ecosystem. Day 3. The vitamin void. The sugar remains, but the body cannot run on crystals alone, and the machinery is beginning to seize. Day 4. The emergency is no longer approaching, it is here. Without protein for 96 hours, your body accelerates the cannibalization of its own muscles. Your biceps, thighs, Even the muscles between your ribs are broken down for amino acids. Lifting a spoon feels like heavy labor. Standing leaves you breathless. Your immune system crumbles. Antibodies and white blood cells require protein, and your reserves are gone. The bleeding gums from scurvy now harbor small, persistent infections. A dormant cold sore awakens at the corner of your lip. Your skin thins. Without protein to maintain the dermal matrix, your hands and feet become papery and dry. Cracks appear at the corners of your mouth and heels. Fissures that cannot heal because the collagen needed for repair is absent. Your liver, still drowning in fructose, swells further. Pale, fatty deposits mar the organ, and a faint yellow tint creeps into the whites of your eyes. The first whisper of jaundice as your liver fails to process the waste of your own cannibalized tissues. Day 4. The muscle thief. Your body is dismantling its own structure to survive, and the foundation is beginning to crumble. Day 5. The damage is no longer microscopic. Your liver, swollen and fatty, presses against your lower ribs. A dull ache throbs with every heartbeat. The yellow in your eyes deepens to a sickly amber, toxins accumulating faster than your failing liver can manage. A new enemy emerges. The sugar diet has drained your thiamine reserves, vitamin B1, faster than starvation. Without it, your nervous system short-circuits. Tingling spreads from your fingertips. Your legs feel heavy, unresponsive, wrapped in wet sand. You try to stand. Your knees buckle. The brain can no longer send a clean signal. Your heart, already battered, weakens further. Fluid leaks from your vessels into surrounding tissues. Your ankles swell, soft and puffy, retaining water your kidneys cannot manage. Each beat feels hollow, a wet thud in your ears. Your mind enters a deeper darkness. You forget where you are for entire seconds. Counting spoonfuls becomes an impossible puzzle. A profound apathy settles in, the hallmark of a brain starving not for calories, but for the micronutrients it requires to think. Day 5. The fatty liver. You are not just rotting from within, you are losing the electrical signals that make you human. Day 6. Your heart is drowning. Thiamine deficiency has dismantled the cardiac muscle from within. The left ventricle, once a powerful pump, has become flabby and dilated. Blood backs up into your lungs, and every breath becomes a wet, crackling struggle. You are suffocating in your own fluid, even as you sit perfectly still. Your pulse races, thin and erratic, a desperate compensation that only exhausts the failing muscle further. Your neck veins bulge with each labored beat, visible just beneath the skin, a dark map of circulatory collapse. Meanwhile, your brain begins to slip away entirely. The same thiamine drought has triggered Wernicke's encephalopathy. Your eyes twitch uncontrollably, horizontal nystagmus, and you can no longer focus on a single point. You are confused, agitated, drifting in and out of lucidity. Simple commands like, "Take a spoonful," become incomprehensible. Your legs, once just heavy, now refuse to hold you at all. You are bedbound, wet, gasping, and your mind is a flickering candle in a storm of metabolic chaos. You are still alive, but the final thread is stretched to breaking. Day 6. The Beriberi Heart. The sugar has not starved you of calories, but it has stolen the spark your heart needs to beat, and now the pump is failing. Day 7. The body has reached its limit. The heart, a flabby, dilated chamber, quivers instead of pumps. The lungs are heavy with fluid. The liver, clogged with fat, has ceased to filter. The brain, starved of thiamine and drowned in ammonia, has withdrawn into a deep, unresponsive coma. You lie motionless, skin pale and jaundiced, breath shallow and wet. The sugar bowl on the table is still half full, but your body can no longer process a single grain. You have survived the 7 days, barely. But the damage is not erased by a return to normal food. The heart muscle may never fully regain its strength. The liver carries permanent scars. The nervous system remembers the starvation it endured amidst the flood of empty calories. You wake, eventually, to a body that feels foreign and fragile. The sugar is gone, but its ghost will haunt your metabolism for the rest of your life. Day 7. Saccharine. You consumed pure energy for a week, and it nearly consumed you. You survived, but you came back hollow.